What's cracking, guys? Omar Aesop here, back with another video, very special video. Why? Because I'm busting out the whiteboard after I made that video talking about how supplement companies don't want to endorse me because I don't believe in promoting bullshit. People ask me what supplements work, what don't. One of the ones I mentioned in that video was Beta-Alanine, and this is a supplement that I used to take, I used to recommend. I made a video 4 years ago. However, I'm updating that video in light of recent research and really a meta-analysis that occurred last year to shift my position to say that I don't think it's beneficial for most of the bros out there. Not that there's not benefits, but for the bro out there just trying to get bigger, look better, get stronger, Beta-Alanine is probably not necessary for them. So I'm going to talk about what Beta-Alanine is, why people use it, the actual benefits of it, and then probably why every single pre-workout now contains Beta-Alanine, even though its major benefit is not applicable to the average bro out there. So let's get right into it. What is Beta-Alanine, and more importantly, what does it do? So Beta-Alanine, why we take it or why it has been suggested, is that when you ingest it, it basically forms the molecule carnosine, and from there it acts as an acid buffer. Now, why is that relevant to us out there? It's easy. When you're exercising, you're getting a pump, you're doing a whole lot of curls. Let me paint you a picture here. You're doing a whole lot of curls, you feel that burn, you get that fatigue in the muscle, right? You can't do anymore because you're doing a lot of repetitions, but you feel the fatigue accumulating. Or, let's say you go for a run, you go for a 1 mile jog, and in your legs you feel that accumulation of fatigue. That's lactic acid production, and what essentially carnosine will help do, it protects from that lactic acid production induced from exercise, caused by exercise. So that can be beneficial. Think about it. If you're doing a lot of curls and you're getting really fatigued, but if you take something that helps prevent that buildup or delays it, so the time to exhaustion from basically when you get tired is delayed, you can bust out a few more reps. So instead of getting 20 reps, you get maybe 22 reps, 23 reps. So that was the thought process behind it. Basically, it allows you to extend your set. And that can be very beneficial for bodybuilders, right? We're trying to push always the amount of volume you do, the amount of reps you can handle. So in theory, it could seem very beneficial, and so there's some studies done. They examined the length of time, 45 seconds, I believe, to upwards of 3 minutes was the duration they measured, and what they basically found is that there were some benefits. However, this picture ain't so rosy, so in theory, it definitely does work. Is it applicable, however, to the average bro? And this is where the meta-analysis from last year comes into play. So we look at muscular endurance. They did note a 2.5% increase in muscular endurance when exercising between 60 to 240 seconds. Now you might think to yourself, hey man, yeah, I might exercise for over 60 seconds in a set. Probably not, man, to be honest. So I measured some of my sets last year, and I haven't been taking Beta-Alanine for quite some time, for over a year, but I measured my sets. Even in the reps where I do 15 reps, like sumo deadlifts or squats, I do extended sets, right, like high repetition work. I'm only doing maybe 30 seconds, 35 seconds maximum of work. Really, to achieve 60 to 240 seconds of continuous exercise, you'd have to be doing 50 repetitions. So for the average bro out there, if you want to get that 2.5% increase in muscular endurance, so basically you could bust out a few more reps, you go from like 50 reps to 53 reps. I don't know about you, when we look at the mechanisms for hypertrophy or how you train by and large, you're not going after 50 rep sets unless you're doing whatever it takes. So, for most people out there, however, you're only doing 8 reps, 10 reps, 12 reps, 15, maybe 20 reps, you will not need this increase in muscular endurance. It's outside of your zone, and that's the major benefit of Beta-Alanine. So, if you're a runner, if you want to increase your 1 mile time, is there a benefit? Absolutely. You could have a slight edge, a 2.5% increase. That's relevant to you out there. But to the average person out there trying to extend their set when they're performing curls, is that relevant? Not really, no. And so let's look at the other benefits. Same idea. What they noted too is that anaerobic running, so when you run at a little bit of a faster speed, don't think of a light jog, think you're trying to run 800 meters in as fast a time as possible, is moderately effective at reducing fatigue and improving your time to exhaustion, basically when your muscles give up or when they get too fatigued. That is, once again, cool if your goal is to do anaerobic running. But for us, mainly out there trying to look better, get stronger, get leaner, build more muscle, that's not relevant. So if we look at the benefits of Beta-Alanine and we look at the average lifter, do they fit? And the answer is not really. Lastly, early on in beta-alanine's life, it was theorized potentially there could be some power output benefits. So you're going for a 5 rep max, could benefit you there. Also maybe a potential hypertrophic effect, but both of those have not been found. So when it really comes to exercising, when it really comes to any athlete out there trying to become stronger, we look at the benefits of beta-alanine, of which there are some, and then we look at their goals and they just don't match. So why now, even though this meta-analysis was done last year, do pre-workouts or supplement companies always include beta-alanine? Here's my theory. Beta-alanine, when you consume it, the recommended dose, roughly 4 grams, what you'll get is a tingly sensation. And most notably, the bottom of your hand, so in your fingers, you get a tingly sensation when you, consume beta-alanine. This is not harmful, mind you, it's completely harmless, but you get that feeling, you get the tingly sensation. And so I think what happens is people associate that tingly feeling that the pre-workout is working. So supplement companies continue to include beta-alanine despite it not being beneficial to the target audience. And this is just, that's supplement companies, what they do. Same idea where they jack up way too much caffeine and stimulants in their pre-workouts to try and get you hyped up. So beta-alanine, why is it still included? Probably for that tingly feeling. Kids take it, they think, holy fucking shit, this is working, this is the greatest thing. It does absolutely nothing. And that's why now I don't recommend it. 4 years ago when I first made the video, there's some evidence coming out that potentially there could be some other benefits, but as more research was done, really the major benefit is that increase in muscular endurance, which just honestly isn't really relevant for any bodybuilder out there or athlete trying to get stronger. And that's why I don't recommend beta-alanine. Guys, that is the video, just breaking it down, the change in position. When I made that video on supplements, why supplement companies don't want to endorse me, and I talked about why I haven't been consuming beta-alanine, it sparked a lot of questions. Hopefully that answers that. Do you consume beta-alanine? Post in the comment section below. And mind you, there are supplements that do work. This just isn't one of them for most people out there. If you want to see a continuation on this, talk about the supplements that I personally would recommend, make sure to like the damn video and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll be seeing all you guys, my rascals, in that next video. Peace!